what is up? So I have a question. I'm teaching a class called Finite, and the institution I'm at is getting rid of the textbook. So we're not going to use a textbook anymore. We're just going to use lecture notes, which I think is nice that the students don't have to buy a textbook that they would only use for 8 weeks, because we only do an 8-week system. The bad part is the students don't have a textbook to read. And when I was in college, that's how I got through. I had to read the book because I didn't understand, most of the time, I didn't understand what the professor was talking about. And in the end, what I had to do was I would have to read the textbook before I went to class. So I would have to read the book and kind of understand what the section was about, and then go to class and try to understand what the instructor was talking about, and then attempt the homework. And that's how I got through. But now, if we don't have a textbook and we just go over it in the class, I feel like the students are really at a disadvantage because they're just kind of at the whim of the instructor. But that's my opinion, and maybe I'm just not a very good instructor. So what I'm going to try to do is I'm trying to compile basically just the definitions and the theorems from various sources. I don't even know the ethics of this, but I'm going to kind of compile it, just definitions and theorems, and compile it in a document that the student can at least refer to, as opposed to just nothing. It seems insane to me to not have some kind of textbook. And also the issue is the institution I'm at is they're having the time that we spend in class. So instead of having full time to have class time, which would be when you would go over theorems and definitions, instead, half of the time the students are just supposed to work on their own. But the issue is, if there's no videos or no textbook, I don't know how that could be done. I don't know where that would be done. So this is what I'm doing. I'm just trying to come up with examples and diagrams just so they have something they can go over. But is that what students want? I don't know. Maybe they don't care about lecture notes. Maybe they just want more videos. I don't know. What do you find useful? Do you find having the definitions and the theorems useful when you take classes like this? Or is it better to just have videos that you watch for more example problems? But my idea is I'm going to have all these lecture notes for the students to use, so they don't have to spend any time in class writing these out. That's the point of me going over this now, is that if I just write all this out, then I can just refer to the document and spend all of my time in class just doing problems. So that's the only way I think I could possibly do it. But let me know what your opinion is.